going to start with our opening treatment, which is, of course, a form of affirmative prayer. And the ideas we're going to be talking about today are what are prayer? What is prayer? What are the benefits of prayer? And how do we pray? So as we go through this opening treatment together, let's try to get into a feeling. Prayer is not just an intellectual exercise, but it is a tuning in to our feeling nature. And pretty much we feel what God is, what we are in relationship to God. We feel that the very thing that we are praying for or about is already done. We feel grateful. And then we feel that it's accomplished, so we release it. Those are the 5 steps. So as we come together in this first step, let's come to a feeling that God is the only source, the only substance, the only supply, and the only presence in the universe. It is all that ever was, it is all that ever will be, it is all that is right now. And the perfect, unchanging one is constantly changing the form of its expression. So within the unchanging, there is constant change. Universes come and universes go, and galaxies and planets come and galaxies and planets go, and human bodies come and human bodies go. But God is never any more or any less at any given time. Let us get into the feeling that it creates everything out of itself, and that everything that we see in creation is the physical projection of a divine idea. The perfect intelligence of the divine mind is behind every blade of grass, every bird in the air, every fish in the sea, and every one of us. That what we are is not just physical, but we are truly consciousness. We are the self-awareness of God, aware of itself as us. We are the point where the universal I am, that is one with everything, becomes individualized as us. The I am that God is the I that I truly am. So we feel our unity, we feel our oneness, we feel our relation to God and with God and in God. So we recognize then that we're coming to the feeling that as God has created us out of itself, for the purpose of growing in consciousness, for the purpose of knowing more and more of it every day, that the ways and means for us to do that have already been provided. The air that we needed to breathe was provided long before we were born. The water that we needed to drink, the sunshine that we need to grow our food. Divine love knows us as part of itself, and it has created us out of itself and provided for us just as it provides for itself. And it has provided for us the ways and means of attuning ourselves to it, of coming into a deeper realization of its presence, of coming with our intuition and our feeling nature to a place known as the kingdom, the counsel, the advice, the guidance, the presence. So we accept this day, that our daily bread of this day is our understanding of the practice of prayer. Understanding what it is, understanding why it is important, and understanding how to pray. To think that the divine would create us out of itself and not provide us with a way of remembering our way back to it is impossible. So today we release and we let go of every and any idea in consciousness that may have been blocking our direct approach to the experience of the divine through that process we call prayer. We are grateful for this opportunity to come together, and we move into feeling that gratitude. That the divine loves us so much that it has provided everything that we need, including a way for us to deepen our realization. We are grateful to know that there's a power in the universe that responds to us according to our belief, the power of prayer. And we release this treatment to that power, so certain it is done that we feel it's complete. There's nothing else that needs must be today. So we let it go. We let that power act upon it. We let whatever change or changes as needs must be in our consciousness take place. And we accept a deeper understanding of prayer. We are so certain this is done that we say together, and so it is.